house was exact. A lot of this isn't going to make sense to you, and I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning, with the house. I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms. Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral. In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know, or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back. No one had driven this way in a long time, but I saw a few hoof prints. The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
I basically just woke up, so I'm gonna be sounding really tired.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Something about big houses like this. That do it for me. Like,
as a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words. Now, as a 17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house. I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't. Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I don't think I was speaking English, bro. Like, for a second, I don't think I understood myself for a second. God.
The power had been turned off the night we left. For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
Yet this house scared me.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. It was like a bomb had gone off, killing everyone but sparing the furniture. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Even the fireplace had a story. Edie told me the bricks came from the original house, after it sank. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit. Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
This music's great. I love it.
After Milton disappeared, Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
There's actually a specific door you have to peep up here first. Is it this one? No, that's Barbara's.
Edie's father, Odin, built the original house.
Oh, never mind, I'm stupid.
Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
16 years old. Quick math. I like jump. It's not the stuff in there. Oh shit. Oh, that's a stair.
Mom must have locked the third-floor stairs on the night we left. My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Gotta be 11, 10. 1 year old.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
It 55. Wait, 50 minus 1. 49? He was 49. Oh, yeah, no, I'm, like, my eyesight really sucks. I need some glasses. Yeah, no, he was 49, and she was dead on the time I arrived. Damn. Dang, 100? 107? She was 107. Oh no, 93. I'm stupid.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait.
The voice acting in this game is like really good, by the way, guys. Like every voice actor tried their best. Wait, she was 10.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
10-year-old. You?
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. I think my mom sometimes regretted not sealing it up.
I feel that.
Louis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Wait, Wait. So, you have Molly, Barbara, Calvin, and Sam. They're all related. 4 children. Then you have Sam's daughter, Dawn, which is my mom. Then you have my brothers Milton and Lewis. Barbara died before she could have any kids. Molly died before she could have any kids. Calvin died before he could have any kids. Yeah, no, that makes sense. That's broken. 100%. Something definitely dragged across you. I want to say, like,
Turns out, my mom was really good at keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
I love the
Reading
character
this,
Milton, bro.
maybe it sounds like I had a plan.
Bro, Milton's my favorite character in this game. I'm sorry. The story, dude. The story of Milton's just the story I need to hear. Like, he had his whole game, like a whole other game.
But I had no idea what was behind that door.
But technically, you did. It's Molly's room.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
It's like
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
Dude, see, I need to do more exploring. Can I open this door now? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
Being inside for the first time, I felt like I'd stepped behind a painting. I got the sense Edie had spent a lot of time here, before my mom sealed the doors.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure she was her first daughter. I might be wrong, but she was the first daughter, so it kind of sucks.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
How you doing today? You got some
gerbil food was dry, but I didn't mind it.
This might actually be one of my favorite games.
Mom, can I come out now?
Sweetheart, it's late. Go to sleep.
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Yeah, it's December. It sucks when your Halloween candy's all gone. Mine's already gone into this new December. Okay, hello?
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
You know Christopher. Layout of the house.
Another Dev Bear stream, we won.
I told you I'm streaming every Saturday. I gotta keep up.
Eating and eating.
So yeah, no, I've just been. How you been? How you been, Mad?
I ate a lot of things that night.
game's beautiful, man.
Then I heard chirping outside my window. It was a
game's
barn swallow
so
going
beautiful.
back to her nest. I reached out for her.
Been
And
good.
suddenly,
Watched all of Hello Neighbor animated series.
I was a cat.
Movie announcement was crazy.
It was. I literally like, bro. I can't believe they're making a movie.
Really
Wait, is it
scared.
live action? Oh.
Mom and Dad didn't even look at me.
Based on the teaser, it seems like it is.
I'm not really for live action indie horror game films, but it's fine. As long as they get Henry Cavill to be the name.
I jumped and I almost got her. I could tell she was getting really tired. Now I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore.
Oh my
Terry
god,
Crews
this.
as Nicky
All I
Raw.
cared about was-
Yo, we need Terry Crews as Nicky Raw. Bro, I've never seen more. This game's beautiful, by the
Suddenly,
way. Like,
I was an owl.
I'm pretty sure you've heard of this game.
Was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
What am I doing?
Rabbits.
Oh, the rabbit's behind me. And I missed them completely. Wait. Oh my god, the turn radius on this character, bruh. The music's really loud, so I can't hear the nibbling.
HMM, the writer for the movie, worked on the FNAF movie as well.
Yeah, so if it's anything like the FNAF movie, it's gonna be presumably good. Bro, dive down. You saw that. I was right next to him. I'm really... Okay, wait. What I'm gonna do is just turn up the brightness first of all. I'm blind.
I wonder how they will pull it off without it looking hella cheap.
True. Oh my god, the turn radius on this... Oh! Oh. I'm slow.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
See, this game has like... Oh my gosh, this game's just so beautiful.
A mama rabbit.
Over there.
My PS5 Pro just arrived today.
You did not buy a PS5 Pro. $700 on that? That is not a good investment. There you are. Come here.
She was almost too big to carry. I started choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Why did you buy a $700? No, actually, isn't it like 800? It's $800. Am I wrong? Like, isn't a PS5 Pro $800?
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean. Now, I was hungrier than ever.
You just call this bubbly trails. Oh my gosh, these controls are so hard.
I currently only have a PS4 Pro and it's super slow. Only reason why I didn't buy a regular PS5 earlier is because I was waiting for the Pro.
The Pro's not gonna change anything. I'm sorry.
It tasted really good.
Where did the bubble trail go? I'm assuming they went forward. Yeah, they're right there. I can smell them.
I grabbed on tight. But I was so hungry.
Yeah, no, you're kind of cooked if you really bought that.
When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
That was a...
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Tech companies are scummy. As soon as a new product releases, you'll notice the old one gets worse.
True. Mine hasn't gotten worse as of yet.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
But I'm not gonna be spending like $800 on a PS Pro.
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
The family is not struggling for money, so I think we are good.
Okay. I just still think it's a waste of money. You could have invested that into something else. That's all I'm trying to say.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. And across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Wait, do you know this game?
I slithered onto the sand, and the good smell went into an old pipe.
He'll be back in a bit.
Okay.
I don't know this game.
Oh my god, it's like...
Hi.
Oh, what's good, Archie? Bro, guess what? You get mentioned in my newest video. I'm making a video, and you're getting mentioned. Where is she? Like...
All of my stomach started growling. But I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to be, and we both know I will be delicious.
Oh my god, bro, that line. Sucks she died. She is a great fucking author. Let's flip the page, add her picture.
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
You know, this was their first daughter. Oh my gosh.
Is this a new game?
No, it is not. This game came out, let's think about this. I'm pretty sure it came out like 2015, 2016. It's a new game for us to entertain as an audience. Because oh no, it came out 2017. Um, so it's not particularly new, but I forgot all the doors were sealed, so I guess I'm gonna have to go out here. Ooh, the cat. Yeah, no, this game's literally okay. Let me give you a quick plot
This will
synopsis.
be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room.
Oh,
Edie knit me a new pair of gloves every year, just in time to replace the old ones.
see this whole room, like the design of the rooms, you could tell so much about a person.
Sven was killed by a dragon. She could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
Like, this man's okay. I'm gonna try my best to like explain stuff for people who don't understand. Earlier in the game, there was there was um there was some explanation about how she just got a key from her deceased mom, and she's exploring her old house. Also, these are the what's it called, dwarves from the from Snow White. I didn't even realize that.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Jeez.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time. Edie gave a big interview about a mole man living under the Finch house. My mom was furious.
On a family day out at Druid World. Yo, who wants to go to Druid World with me, guys? Like, Molly concepts. Series of the after Muriel sketches. Built in 1937, Sven Finch.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
Now I could either go into one story or two.
The only trace Grandpa Sam's first wife Kay left on the house was the pink bathroom.
That's the people. Oh yeah, look at this.
It was a pretty big trace.
This is not a good idea. Pink bathroom is not it. There's me. There's my grandma. Great grandma.
I'll be
There's
back.
my mom. Okay.
Louis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him. Her room was like a museum.
This man was 57. 57. He was 57 when he died, and he wrote a whole book.
For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea.
Off the coast of Washington. Okay, wait. So they sailed. If they're living in like Sweden, they had to sail through the Arctic Why? Why not just live in New York or like uh, Georgia, like somewhere on the East Coast, instead of going all the way around Canada just to go to Washington? Or actually, did you like move your house across the East Asian like continent just to go to Washington? Because that's not smart either. I think your family was destined to die if you were doing that shit. Also, I guess this game takes place in Washington. Love to all my Washington fans.
Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Wow. Where's Odin's
Whatever's
picture?
wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
Saving my beautiful little door right there. The Finch with the builder hat. See, dude. The house. Oh. Just a masterpiece. M.T. Rainer. There's a secret in the bathroom by Edie and Sven Finch.
There's a secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
Oh. That's of their kids. Calvin Finch, born April 25th, 1953? Am I wrong? Died September 3rd, 1961. I'm not good at math, okay, guys, so don't make fun of me if I get this wrong. I'm pretty sure he died when he was 8. 8 years old. Sam.
Sven gave Sam an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
Oh. This is a great book. Okay. Over and onward. Milton. Milton, my boy. Oh. You got Fort Calvin and Fort Sam. Captured the secret lives of war photographers. Can't read that. Don't know what that is. Oh, those are Phil. Photography. Odin Finch National Park. There's the boys.
I have returned.
Okay, so let me give you a little a treat. I've just recently crawled through this little area. No, I don't want to crawl again. Please, no. This is a bedroom for twins, which I'm not even gonna lie. W bedroom. Honestly, I'd love this bedroom if I ever had it. You got the war-loving twin. Join and fight. Enlist. America. You know? These kids were born during the 70s. I mean the 50s and 60s. So, you got one who loves war. You got one who loves space.
Had a twin. And
Like,
that he never talked about him.
To command center. Oh my gosh, bro. They haven't even updated the calendar since his death. Explore the universe. Space, the final frontier. Look at his... This is just...
$1,961. Damn, they lived through slavery here.
Slavery ended in 1865, dog. No, I haven't read the story yet. I'm not going through this game without reading every story. So, as we go...
I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Look at that. A little memorial for him. He was 8 years old when he died. Oh, never mind. I read that wrong. He was 11 when he died. That's very sad, man.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Common Calvin Owl.
Bruh, look, he's good. Look, Calvin's gonna... Calvin out. Wait, I didn't even realize it completely.
And he did. At Barbara's funeral, we swore we'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Yeah, no, he wanted to be an astronaut.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready.
I'm not eating
That
dinner.
day, he finally made up his mind to do it.
Today I'm not eating dinner, guys.
Going around was impossible.
Today I'm gonna do the impossible.
Maybe
I'm gonna
if
go
I
around the
hadn't said
swing.
Maybe if the wind hadn't picked up.
Well, I hope he saw a star on his way to heaven.
Yeah, I hope he did
He'd
too.
still be here. But I doubt it.
Look at him. He already had a broken foot.
I think he'd already made up his mind.
Oh, this is scaring me, you know?
That's what I want to remember about my brother.
Chat, I did it. Don't let go.
He made up his mind to fly. And he did.
Well, that obviously didn't happen. He didn't fly. He went flying off the cliff, that's for sure, you know? Whoever built that fucking swing. You know, whoever built that swing was stupid.
Felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Like, I'm sorry, you're kind of stupid if you built a swing off the side of a cliff. Like, not even kinda, you're probably, like, extremely stupid if you do that.
Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
Like, this
It would
isn't...
be crazy if he was just an idiot swinging the wrong way.
Oh, that... Oh my gosh. Still, even if, you heard the branches
the
cracking.
passages were a pretty tight fit.
Like, that branch was gonna crack even
They'd
if.
obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Oh, sick. I could return if I want. No. Little checkpoint. Okay, that little drawing is from my favorite character, Milton. He's gotta be the best character in this game, bruh. You don't even get to see any other characters in this game, so... This is my,
Growing up, I always thought of Barbara as a child.
This is my grandma.
Is Milton dead?
Yeah, no, Milton's missing. He's a missing character. He's my older brother, but, like, he's missing. He went missing when he was 10. Barbara Finch. This is my grandma. She's dead as hell.
W. Milton.
Like, he beat the odds. He literally said, no, I'm not dying today. Look at this. My grandma was a child star. She had Greek Tales, Oliver Twist, Alice in Wonderland, the Hollywood Workout, the Red Carpet, Masters. She was a cinema star. That's all I'm trying to say.
I never thought about how hard it must have been for her afterwards.
Like, look at that. She worked as a... Wait. Where is her memorial? Oh, there it is. There she is.
Of all the stories people wrote about,
Still pissed off at the Tony Todd news.
Yeah, he's dead. Oh, that sucks. Man, that really does suck.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it
The Surprise Ending of Barbara Finch.
As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream.
You have to realize that...
Episode of The Flash last night, and I was just thinking about how good his voice was.
Dog, me and my friends have been talking about Tony Todd for a while now, because I'm a big fan of the Final Destination series of movies, and he was like a good character in that.
It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend.
I wanna get into Final Destination stuff at some point.
I got into it way too young, which makes me a hyper-obsessive freak.
That was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room.
The craziest thing about this death is that it's not narrated by a reliable source. It's a comic book. They sold the rights to, like...
When some horrific, world-ending crap happens, people say it's just like Final Destination.
Hearing frustration,
Oh, yeah.
not hearing
Yeah, no, that's...
What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in
Okay,
the
wait.
box.
I haven't thought of this, because, like, the story is, like, a comic book,
And
but
winding until finally, the
what
key
if...
pops out.
Thanks, babe.
What if she was
I'll be back
killed?
in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
What if, like, she was killed by a group of criminals? Like,
On cue.
time for me to come into the comic book.
She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
Like, not gonna lie, I love this. Is this the Halloween? Whack.
Oh.
Rick?
You don't run up on a woman like that.
Relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
I'm telling you,
Hours later...
this isn't normal.
Walter, what's going on?
Like, someone definitely broke into their house.
Okay, I'm coming up. But if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
I still got the crutch as a weapon, dog. Let's go. The Halloween theme. That's crazy, because I was just watching something about Halloween.
Walter,
Walter. Put your DS away, Walter. I am the one who feeds digital dogs.
Walter, are you there?
He's under the bed. He has to be.
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
I returned, saw the hook man, and was speechless.
Walter
I feel...
was cooking up 10 batches of meth.
Yeah, like he disappeared just to cook some meth. Lock the door.
He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay, Barbara, there's gotta be another way out of here.
That night, she played her part beautifully.
I'm telling you. Oh, she's already dead. Very sad.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years. The hinges groaned.
What happened probably was that Barbara...
He wasn't moving.
Barbara was probably like...
The story might not be over.
Okay, let's think about this logically. Home intruders, Barbara fell, she died. Like, there's no way, like, she pushed someone off the railing, because the railing's broken in the real life, and in the comic. She definitely fell. 100%, there is no way.
The hookman had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
What's your theories on this? Is Walter cooking meth in the basement right now?
Door. She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh. What do you know?
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were.
Not gonna find Walter in the basement, only Heisenberg.
Okay, let's go.
Going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
Well, technically she didn't die, she went missing. As well, but like...
I wasn't there myself, but I hear Barbara was magnificent. Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately...
This is a crazy story, like... You know who has the rights to sell this story? Her mother. Her mother stole the rights to Barbara's death to a comic party. Okay, average Diddy. Get all your Diddy jokes out of here. You get all your Diddy jokes out right now. Because you're not gonna get any other chance, right?
Box is all they ever found of her. Her ear.
Yeah, no, her ear was in the music.
That's what I call a real eerie tale.
That's the scary thing. Like, you have to realize that they just made a comic book about a real dead person. Like...
Edie told me all Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
Close my notebook.
I guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Honestly, that's... Look at that.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
That's a very sad tale, I'm not even gonna lie. Also, this house is built like the Hello Neighbor house.
A lot lot of things got left behind in the whirlwind of that last night. My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
100% is. Like, I'm not saying that he's dead, but he's definitely alive. That doesn't make sense.
All that is missing is the mustache paintings.
Exactly. The mustache mouth paintings. Wait, let me see if there's any blood on this music box. No. See. I can't tell. You might have not been ripped off. Chat. I'm 8 months pregnant. Look at me. Okay. Got some Polar White, some Solution, some AR Purpose.
Congrats on your pregnancy.
Yeah, thanks. Hopefully this doesn't bite me in my ass, since I have a family curse of everyone in my family dying. Hopefully this doesn't cause me to kill me.
Unless I wanted another tetanus shot.
Ooh, I want a tetanus shot. Let me touch them.
I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents.
This is the fridge that the boyfriend hid in.
It turned out she was hiding a lot more than that.
You got a can of peaches right there? Damn. Oh,
I remember asking Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
2005. Oh, so he was still alive.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
30? Wait, this is Walter? He was in the basement.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week.
Chat, time for me to eat my rations.
But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane.
I love peaches.
Having a schedule, living for today. I always expected to be dead tomorrow.
It's the 70s.
But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
Wait, last date on the calendar was 68. I mean 68. So 8 years have passed.
Walter sound like a disappointed Lawrence Fishburne?
Yo, who voices Walter in this game? I need one of you guys to search that up.
Even a monster on the other side of the door starts to feel normal.
Bruh. Wait, can I use my... Oh, I can. I'm stupid. I've been using my analog stick. Yummy, yummy peaches, guys. Like, I've been busy cooking meth. I can't eat anything else but peaches, though.
Everything just... stopped.
Excuse me, where the actual fuck is my rumbling?
Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting.
Dan Hollingsworth voices him.
Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid.
This man has a perfect impression then. Drink up. Peaches.
It's been a week now. The longest in 30 years.
Where the fuck is my train?
I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
But actually, before I do that, I kind of want to explore his little abode. Oh, I can't. Wait, that's his... That's where they dragged it. Oh my, that makes so much sense. See, that's his, like, bunk bed he had in upstairs. They had to drag that all the way down to the basement. Cereal stuff. Dog.
I know it's out there somewhere.
He does sound hell depressed.
Hello Neighbor animated series finale tomorrow.
I haven't watched any of Hello Neighbor Season 2 yet. I'm waiting for the full series to drop so I could just watch it. You know? Whatever killed Barbara.
And Molly. And Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day. Even if it kills me.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
I was living above a train.
I'm going to appreciate all of it, especially the food.
Yeah, because you've only been eating peaches.
Or a month. Or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my
face. I think the train was running a bit late, guys.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
What do you guys think? Do you think the train was running a bit late? Oh, he was obsessed with trains. Wait a minute.
I'm sure my mom was trying to protect me.
Oh, heck no. A fake wilderness? That's not it, fam.
Maybe she was afraid I'd end up like Walter. But if she never told me about an uncle under the house...
Same stuff.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding.
He actually did break through the wall.
I don't want to make the same mistakes she made.
He actually did break through this wall.
Trying to bury something that's still alive.
Ow!
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe 2.
See? Yeah, I think that was correct.
I thought it was time I heard the
nonce.
stories for myself. And found out what happened to everyone else. But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real.
Dude. You obviously did get hit by a... Gosh, dog. If, like, that's a sad...
I don't know if I should even be writing this. Maybe it'd be better if all this just died with me.
No, I kind of like to live.
But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now.
Have you read the Hello Neighbor books?
Yes, I have. I need to get a new collection though, because I've completely forgotten the story from
I
those.
think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Are they long?
Not necessarily. Each page is full of, like, big letters, so I wouldn't say that. Bro, Scholastic School Fair, that's where you get all of them. Or you could order them off of Amazon.
Had that history of imagination
Look,
and
this is what I'm talking about. Hello Neighbor Ass House. Look at that. I kind of need to take a screenshot of this.
Any of it seems possible.
I'm not a reader and very busy. If I'm gonna check it out, it better be short.
Oh, there's a lot of books in this series, so I don't think it is short. Enough for you, at least.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it.
Whose bike is this, dog? I don't own no
What kind
bike.
of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
That is true. Well, my family, because I'm a Finch.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but...
But what?
The pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one. 3 of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
So we got Burpy, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy, Derpy, Derpy Jr. We got Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy, Lucy. Lucy's the only one with the... Oh no, Charlie and Lucy are the only ones with the engravement stones. The earliest one versus the latest one. So, wait. Got a rabbit that has no name, a fish that has no name. Yeah, no. Oh shoot, there's more behind me. Shadow, Christopher. Oh, that was Molly's fish. Bob, Oliver, Shatsty. Shiesty? Shanzy?
Sven built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Okay, so we got Walter's grave. What is that supposed to mean? We got Barbara, who was a star in the end. Edie, who wove stories. Sven, who built stories. Calvin, who reached the stars. Molly, who loved animals. Oh my gosh. She died 2 days after her birthday. After his birthday, after her birthday. I was like 10 months old then. Crazy. Before his birthday. So he was like, quick math. 8, 5. Well, that would be 8 plus 5 is 13 plus. Wait, I'm 65 plus 4. 40. 54? Am I right? Wait, can someone fact check me? 53. It might be 53. It might have been 53. I'm gonna have to check myself. Yeah, no, he was 52, so. Oh, she died on her birthday? Oh, heck no, that's crazy. She had just turned 16.
Odin's monument had been Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away.
Barbara couldn't handle the candle smoke.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Sam.
Her dad had been pretty strict, but it wasn't enough to save her brothers. She was just trying to do better.
Got Sam, who was the American hero. He was 33. You got Gus, her older brother? My mom's older brother, so that would be like 13? He was 13. And Gregory, who was only a year old. Very sad. We even have more? What the Milton, the artist. He's not dead. In my head, he's not dead. Right now, he'd be... See, now I gotta use a calculator. He would be 32 right now, so... He's not dead.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I did. I get why she tried so hard to protect us.
Then we got Lewis, who was... like... 2000. He was like 20-something. 2. Yeah, 22. And that's the father. How come he's a Finch instead of a Kumar?
There's so many things I wish I could ask my mom now. Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along.
We're not even halfway through this game, dog.
And find everything out for myself.
Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's see.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
Yeah. 22? Ah, damn. I'm on the 3rd floor.
I never met Grandpa Sam, but I think he and my mom had a lot in common.
He's a true, Wow. Can you guys read that? Can I turn on? No, the lights are... They didn't pay the bills. I'm freaking slow.
Instead of hiding from death, Sam seemed to go out of his way to meet it.
Yeah, he went to war.
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm?
Perfect.
Am I gonna have to shoot anything? It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit.
That's my mom.
Okay, got it.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh.
Aw. You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hey!
That's a keeper.
Okay.
Hold still while I take a picture of you.
I'm just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Don. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Don, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years. Don, don't you think you could find something more interesting to photograph?
Oh.
Last time I was with my brother Calvin. Man, that was a great trip. Your grandpa Sven taught us how to fish, how to build a fire. We found an old logging trail. There were deer everywhere.
Dad!
Oh, wait.
Good eyes, Don.
You watching anything recently?
Before you take the shot, let me get a
Any
picture.
good movies or shows?
No, not really. I haven't really watched anything in a minute.
Just breathe. Turn off your imagination. Focus on your target.
Like,
Let me get behind you.
Do I have to do this?
Don, you don't have to do anything. Great shot, Don!
yeah, no, I haven't really been watching anything recently. I'm planning to watch something.
I'm proud of you, Don. Always remember that, okay?
Guys, today we've been hunting a live buck. Oh,
Sorry, Don, just gotta reset the timer.
Guys, I gotta hurry. Hello? Oh.
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
so...
normal, Don. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Dang. Talk about getting caught in the moment, dog. Like, crazy. Some crazy work.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
They even got an astronaut doll on his desk. Like, that's his brother. Oh my. Goose. Where am I supposed to go from here? Oh, is there like something over here? Yeah.
I've been watching the original Transformers cartoon. Definitely dated, but the charm is there.
Oh. Tell me about it, bro. I've actually been trying to get into Transformers. A lot of my friends have been getting into Transformers, and I'm just like, I've never been into like cars and stuff like that, but I'll try. I'll try
After
almost
Sam
anything.
died, my mom and Edie got really close. They'd both lost a lot.
Finch. It's kind of sad that I don't see any more Milton drawings. I want more Milton.
Watch the new Transformers 1 first. Very good intro for newer audiences.
Oh, okay. I was thinking of starting with the Bay movies since they're like the first movies in the entire thing. Am I wrong? Wait. Hey, Cartley. Divorce? So my grandpa got divorced. Crazy.
Dear Kay, do you remember the way Gregory used to laugh when he thought he was alone? Like something funny was happening, but only he could see it. I think he saw things the rest of us don't.
I don't know how I'm controlling this. Oh!
Beavers is good for mindless action, but I really don't like the characterization of the characters.
Huh.
Hold on, sweetie.
He reminded me so much of Calvin. Lost in his imagination. Whatever it was he saw. I know how silly it sounds. But I worried about a baby being too happy. But I could feel him slipping away.
Sorry about that, Gregory.
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want to hear this.
I wish you could have told us. About
Beavers has the Godzilla problem where there is too much focus on humans.
Oh. Does like Beavers have like a Godzilla -1 type?
I don't understand. About Gregory. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too.
Oh.
Good luck, Kay. Love, Sam.
No, you can't do that to me. My controller just croaked at me, bruh. No bed here, but you got Gus. Gus with the $sign for real, like.
Godzilla -1 didn't pretend to be about Godzilla. It was always a human story.
I know, but did they ever have like a Godzilla -1 type movie for Transformers?
For Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard.
Yes.
My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart. I tried to talk him out of it, but though he'd never met her, we don't need a stepmom, were the words that I
now
remember.
pronounce you husband and wife. You may kiss the bride.
the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to come here. But Gus declined, and as a sign held up his middle finger.
Fuck you.
The wind picked up, and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent.
Bayverse wanted to be about Transformers but had us chasing Shia LaBeouf.
Oh yeah.
Should have done
I forgot Shia LaBeouf was like the main guy in that movie.
Buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said to this was, "Make the music louder."
Oh shoot!
I wish that I could truly say I thought about you on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
Dog, you can't, like, dude, you can't give me two hard hitters in one, bro. Like, that shit, I'm gonna cry.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going to name me Gus.
Oh, bro, I can't do this. Yeah, baby. On your jumping jacks. Oh my gosh. Bro is really diligent with that. Can I climb up there or what? Holy crap, that like hit me like a bag of rocks, dog. That
Transformers Prime is a really good show.
It is? Oh wait, I did get into Transformers once. It was this one show on Netflix. It was like about
At the time, it was as far away as she could get.
It was like, I'm pretty sure it was like about like rescue people, like the people who like first responders,
She spent a summer building
basically.
houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later. When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go.
Transformers Rescue Bots.
Yes! Oh my god, that shit was my jam, bruh. That shit was my jam, bruh. I swear.
To see kids in the house again.
Bruh, I loved... Oh my gosh, my plants died. We didn't have plants, and... Where's the weed?
The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that.
I have never heard of it until recently.
Wait, I need to know if that show's still on Netflix. I need to rewatch that shit, because that shit was... I've been thinking about that for so long. Okay, so my mom taught stuff here. Scientific method! My bad. Why do you teach me about my family?
The beginning of the end was Milton's 10th birthday, when Edie gave him a castle.
Yo, Edie really gave this nigga a castle. This is why he's the best character in the game. Look at he actually has his own spin-off game. It's called The Unfinished Swan. I just love that game, bro. I love... Oh, shoot. He's not dead in my eyes. Yeah, no.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
The thing is, you never hear his voice.
Milton looks like the Burger King mascot.
That is crazy. That's some crazy work right there. He's the king. Respect his honor. Give me some gold paint for real. Damn it, bruh. Draw him in his style. Let's go.
I was 4 when Milton disappeared.
Why do you put a death date there? Nah, look. She gave him a death date. That man did not die. Bro even had a logo. Bro, like... I need to play The Unfinished Swan, okay? Because that game, oh my god, it's gonna make me cry. I know it is. How do I get down? Oh.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors. Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
I did not realize there was a staircase there.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Lewis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Yeah, no. There's a lot of stuff I need to get interested in. Like, for example, I've always been trying to, like, get into, like, what's it called?
Lewis's room
Star Wars. I've been trying to get into Star Wars,
very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Like, I've never been able to get into it, though. Where's the Marabis?
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
There's just few. Oh, there.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah, no, he was definitely taking him. Even had one of these yoga balls.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery. But he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to wander.
Yeah.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that had not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
Not even alive?
But he found something more.
This game?
I worried about him then.
I'm gonna be the best cannery. Oh shit.
Daydreaming at the cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
God, Lewis. You're moving these fish like you're drunk.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play. He talked about starting a band.
Yo?
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor.
Recently found out that the very first time Transformers appeared in media was in a Marvel comic.
Oh, you did? I knew that. I just like.
It became a game.
I felt like if they implement Transformers into Marvel, like if they implement Transformers into the MCU guys, that'd be very tight. No, it wouldn't.
New Louisville.
Oh my gosh.
St. Louis.
This is why I can never get a monotonous job, because the same shit would happen to me. I'm not even gonna lie.
He started drifting away.
They just don't fit DBH.
Yeah, they don't. I'm telling you, if I ever got a job, I cannot have a job like this, or else I'm gonna end up like Lewis. I swear.
Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Hi, Mom. I'm a bit busy.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a...
Oh my...
handsome queen.
Chet, it's automatic now.
The queen was on her own quest for... sinister serpents.
You realize that all of this is in Hindi? I'm pretty sure, like...
He followed the sound of her... silver harp. His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
Wait, how are you
Even
east
then,
of the sun?
his logic remained sound.
Oh my god, it's all gone.
He knew the world was all in his imagination.
Get this on my way. I'm trying to marry this queen.
But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king.
Yeah, no. This is what scares me about jobs like this. I can never get a job like this. Like
For
dishwashing,
someone who'd
this
never
shit
known
would happen.
success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Luckily you are not a woman.
Luckily. Wait,
My
what?
imagination is as real as my body, he told me.
What are you talking
It's
about?
hard
This
to
guy is a
argue.
dude. The minigame. Oh. Chat. I'm clocking in for my daily work.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker. He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
He's not even moving fish anymore.
I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder.
Guys.
The palace would be packed with his companions.
Matt, I made it! I'm king! Are you proud of me? King!
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
I'm gonna be king, guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, I can see her now.
Holding his crown.
Holding my beautiful crown.
There was only one thing left to do.
My queen!
Bend down his head.
I'm ready to take my crown.
And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
That's a fucking tragic
My
story.
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Why are all these stories so tragic? Also, I didn't even realize he has the mystical bong.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe it should have come sooner. But it had to end one way or another.
I had the tallest fucking
All that's left
room.
now was to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
the power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way...
D23 Brazil happening RN.
Wait, what?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house again.
Why am I just hearing this?
There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost.
Oh, what do you think?
way.
What do you think of
Kevin
my
Feige
friendly
talking
neighborhood
about
Spider-Man?
Scarlet Witch. All I can say is that we're excited to find out when and how she can come back.
Turned around.
She didn't. Didn't the actress say, yeah, no, I'm not coming back to the role unless they find like an interesting way to use me? Same thing with Chris Pratt with Star-Lord.
I started seeing things. Things I'd forgotten had ever existed. But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
It's like, wait, what do you think of your friendly neighborhood
Maybe
Spider-Man so far?
I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need.
I'm not very interested in that Spider-Man show, but I'm gonna check it out regardless. Might be a hidden gem.
You know, a lot of people saying it's giving off My Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man. I'm so spectacular Spider-Man vibes. And I'm all for it, bro. I even like the way Peter gets bit. Like, I know a lot of people don't.
Grandma Edie again.
Oh, I know a lot of people don't like how he gets bit by the spider.
The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
But, like, it's fine. It's an alternate reality.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh shit, you ruined my whole fucking thing.
She got better for a while, and then she didn't.
Feige also talked about Miles Morales. Miles will appear in the third Spider-Verse movie, which is in production. I hope that shortly AF.
I honestly take as much time as they need.
I found out about you.
I hope they take as much time as they need on that film.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this.
All the time we waited for Across the Spider-Verse was kind of worth it.
If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Excuse me, what the actual... chat? Hopefully this doesn't get me
demonetized. This journal was supposed to be for you.
Or, like, give me a
I hope you'll never see it.
Honestly, I can't even get demonetized, so why am I scared?
And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
I want him to be a supporting character in the next Tom Holland trilogy as a friend, but he gets bit in Spider-Man 6.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it.
Yeah, that would be nice, but I feel like they're just gonna introduce them with the spider powers, because, like...
to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to
They're already trying to build a Young Avengers team.
Good luck.
Personally, I don't think Miles Morales belongs on a Young Avenger team. Oh my fucking god. I know this nigga did not return to the very island that took his entire family.
Seems like we are getting both Young Avengers and New Avengers.
Yeah. How long has the stream been? Because, Like, I just finished game. Oh shit. A long stream, but
Pushing 2 hours.
Pushing 2 hours. You want to move on to another game or what?
What game?
I might just start playing Enter the Gungeon. How you feel about that? Enter the Gungeon?
I don't know what that is.
Oh. Enter the Gungeon is what's it called? It's like Binding of Isaac, except oh my gosh, bro. Replay a story. Oh, I really fucked with this one. But I think that's it. Yeah, no, this was a pretty good game. But yeah.
BTW, did you achieve your Hello Neighbor goal? Beating
Oh yeah.
Fastest
I'm actually working on the video right now. It might take a while to come out though. Give me some.
If you haven't already, you should check out Little Nightmares.
Sorry about that. I'm probably gonna have to end stream, and I have heard of Little Nightmares, so. So yeah, uh, the stream's ending here. See you guys. Yeah, I've heard of Little Nightmares. I'm waiting for Little Nightmares 3 to drop personally. And the old developers of Little Nightmares are making a game called Reanimal. Already on my wish list, you know? I got a lot of games on my wish list right now. So yeah, I'll probably be back next Saturday. I'll see you guys though. Bye.